Hey, what's up, good people? So today I wanted to talk about setting boundaries and why it's so important. So in life and in your career, we show people how to treat us by what we will and won't put up with. And what I mean by that is we show people how to treat us, either consciously or unconsciously. Depending on what you will and won't put up with or deal with, or the verbal or whatever type of abuse that you'll put up with, people will give you exactly that. Y'all can probably tell, but I've never been one much for going for people's bullshit, you know? And so say you're engineering a session and people are just barking on you, calling you names, or being really over the top with you, and you're sitting there taking it, they're gonna continue to treat you like shit. They're just gonna continue to treat you like shit. Why? Because you're putting up with it. You know who they're not treating like shit? The person that turns around and calmly says, hey, I'm here to do a job. You're here to create some art. I'm gonna work with you to do that to my best of my ability. But what we're not gonna do is disrespect each other. I'm not gonna disrespect you, and I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect me. That right there sets the respect level at a whole different place. I hear a lot of engineers say all the time, they're getting essentially like verbally berated in sessions and stuff like that. And I've had a couple times where people got testy, but once I set that boundary of saying, I will not put up with this, I will work with you, but I'm not gonna work in a negative environment where somebody's just barking on me and, you know, essentially acting like I'm your do-boy. And so in those situations where people have been testy or feel like they can just talk any kind of way to me, I calmly tell them I'm here to do a job just like you are, and I'm gonna do a job to the best of my ability. But what I'm not gonna do is tolerate disrespect, and I'm not gonna disrespect you neither. And so I think once you set that boundary and just say, this is what I will and won't put up with, then that client has a choice. They can understand that if they push you further, you're just gonna leave the room. You're just gonna go. I'll be all the way honest. Don't nobody need the money that bad to sit there and deal with any type of disrespect, verbally or especially beyond that. And so I definitely recommend, once you set that boundary, if somebody crosses that boundary again, get out of there. Get out of there, leave the session. Just say, I'm done, I'm leaving the studio. Whatever the situation is, whether you're a producer and the artist is barking on you, or you're an artist and the producer's barking on you, whatever it is, it's like nobody should be forced to work in a negative, disrespectful environment. One thing that won't change your situation is allowing people to continually walk all over you, treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way. What that does is tell people, I can treat this person this way and they're just gonna deal with it. And some people get off on that. Some people are just negative people and they like barking on people and being disrespectful, especially in front of other people, just to show that they're the man or whatever. I'm not here for it, and neither should you. I just wanna say that once again, we show people in life how to treat us by what we will and won't put up with. If you're in negative situations, set that boundary. And once that person crosses it again, get out of there. Just leave. There's plenty of other situations. There's plenty other way to make money. There's gonna be more sessions. There's gonna be more work. There's always gonna be a better train coming. So don't ever let somebody Jedi mind trick you into thinking this is the only thing that's gonna work and you have to put up with this. Because it's not. I've never dealt with any type of negative situation. My life's gone great. And to the contrary, getting away from that negativity, you're gonna actually prosper and allow yourself to grow. And it's gonna give you the time to find people who are more like your tribe and people who are like people that you wanna work with. And when you find those people, you're really gonna be able to maximize your potential. So whereas with somebody negative that's barking on you, you know what they're not doing? Showing you anything. They're not teaching you. They're not helping you get to the next level. You're essentially their worker and they're just gonna ride you until they can't anymore. So stay strong. Know if you're in a negative situation, a better train's coming. Get out of there. Go work with somebody who does value your time, value your energy, and make sure you're always putting your best foot forward. I can always honestly say, I'm gonna give my best effort. That's why you shouldn't disrespect me. You know, if you're bullshitting and people are just like seeing you got a lack of care, a lack of attention to detail, a lack of enthusiasm, like you're just there to get a check, people may ride you and disrespect you. Like, that's just part of it. And so you need to show up to sessions, to work, to whatever it is, prepared, ready to go, attentive, willing to work, trying to make the best product, trying to make the best art every time, every session, every minute of the session until you can't no more. But don't put up with the bullshit, because if you put up with it, they will keep putting you through it. So stay strong, work hard, set your boundaries, and get to it. Go, y'all.
Burn one.